Hello, YouTube. Hello, hello, hello. Today we're gonna be watching $60,000 plus for new boobs. Oh, wow. That's a lot of boobs. Whoa. Okay. Okay, sorry. Had a little interruption. We're back now. Wow, that's a lot of boob.
Favorite.
Good. There's also some discipline in there. What happened a few days ago?
What happened a few days ago? What do you mean?
Listen, I want some boobs, but
you got
$60,000 is a lot.
I was trying to make a decision and you don't like it. That's fine.
I don't like
but
it. Math doesn't like it.
Whatever, dude. Okay,
New
so
sub goal, new boobs for
I
art.
know.
The tools to change your life have just been
pretty
upgraded.
sure
Download
boob
my
jobs are,
budgeting
like,
app,
very
rebrand it to
expensive.
DollarWise today, and start your free trial. Sign up for the annual version, and I'll send you my budget-friendly cookbook that can't be purchased anywhere else.
Honestly,
and
I
I'll
wouldn't be,
personally
like,
sign it and mail it directly to you. Download the DollarWise
opposed to
budgeting app
getting one
today
just 'cause I
and
like
take
big
advantage of
boobies.
your free trial.
But I wouldn't get something like
Hi,
that
I'm
until
Bianca.
I'm
I'm 31 and I live in Austin, Texas.
Okay. There's a lot of Texas people.
And this is Financial Audit. Yes, sir is. And thanks for coming over to Financial Audit. It's rare to get someone in Austin these
There's a
days.
little
We just get
boo-boo in
people
the
from all over the
background.
country. But I appreciate you taking the drive in. So what do you do here for a living?
I'm a bartender.
At 31. Okay.
Okay.
Well, it just sounds like more of a temporary job.
Okay,
Unless
well,
it's like
it's
great
only
I feel
income,
like
right?
bartenders can make good
3
money though.
years. It's more money than I was making before.
Okay, yeah. Again, I mean, it all comes down to the financial, right? If we're
Yeah.
just talking about like the perception of it,
It's like,
sounds
yeah,
like more of a temporary
bartenders
job.
make
But
a
if
good
it's
amount.
not,
Yeah.
if you're able to do it forever and you're making a let's go, right?
Yeah.
So what
Mhm.
are you making?
I bring it. So I just started this job now at about 2 months ago. It's about $9.50 a week after taxes.
Okay,
Ooh.
actually, that in Austin times that by 52, divided that
But
by
she's
4.
in Texas, so that's actually probably pretty good.
$4,117.
Sounds about right.
On average?
Yearly?
Okay. So Austin, Texas. Listen,
that was
mean,
monthly.
rent's gotten better in Austin because we actually build things in like other places. It's no longer the most expensive city in Texas when I started the show. How you doing? Because that should be a pretty, you should be surviving. You should be doing a little more
Yeah.
than surviving.
Yeah, I'm scraping by it. My rent is pretty reasonable. It's all of the debts that I accrued over the last few years.
But you said you've been in this job for 3 years,
I
which is a better paying job than you've been in.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
I also had some stuff happen a few years ago, and then I just racked up all my credit cards, and
Ooh.
now I have to pay for them.
What happened a few years ago besides the
What'd
boob
she
job?
do?
Bad breakup.
Damn, bro called
So
her out.
then-
Ah, and that's why we got the boob job. Right. Okay.
No, I got the boob job before, but like 2 months before, financed that, and then also bought a car and a hot tub.
Bad breakup equals hot tub?
Well, that was before the breakup. I
I
bought
wonder
a
how much hot
tub,
tubs
financed
cost.
that,
Aren't they like a few
got a
thousand?
boob job, financed that, and then also bought a car. So I was signed up for
Hot
all-
tub what? Do you have a house?
I did. I don't have the hot tub anymore.
You had to sell a used hot tub.
No, he still hasn't.
Even though you bought it and financed it?
What?
Yeah, he makes the payments on it.
Why is your tongue doing this in your mouth?
I'm nervous.
Okay. I've just never seen a person do that before.
Okay, fine, I'll stop.
It's
Hi,
okay. I
Connor.
was just curious. I was like, what's
You
going
left for
on
more
in
than
there?
5
Like,
minutes.
What do you mean by that?
okay. So you're saying a lot of this has to do with the bad breakup though?
No, I financed all of that when I was in a better financial position because
Of the breakup.
and then the breakup.
So relied on his income heavily?
No, I was paying for it, but like my expenses were not as much as they are when I have to do it all on my
Because
own.
you were relying on,
'Cause she was
him
kind
to
of
split
relying
bills
on
and whatnot.
him.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Partially
I
for
guess.
bills.
So yeah, so when was the breakup then?
May of 22.
So why wouldn't you adjust within 3 years over at this point? 3 years
yeah, I
over
was
3
like,
years.
3 years, maybe a
fact
few
that-
months. That makes sense.
bills are a little more expensive.
3 years.
Well, we had like a really nice house, and so I had to change my lifestyle, and I didn't want to do that. I thought I could afford more than I did.
Bruh.
What did you think you could afford?
I don't know.
Monotonous.
You don't know.
With
Well,
all that
I knew
debt
that I
she
could
was
afford-
What was your
accruing.
job at that time?
Well, I was still in tech at that time.
Tech's usually money. But you're saying
Yeah.
you're making more as a bartender now?
Okay, so the first tech job, I was only making like 36K a year. And then I started another job, I was making about 65.
Oh.
Don't yell at me.
You're not scraping by. I just gotta know. Okay. Hey,
Bruh, the 65
what
is
happened
a
a few
lot of
days
money.
ago?
What happened a few days ago?
65K
What do you
a
mean?
year?
In your own personal life, you don't know? You
What are you
got
asking?
evicted?
She asked me to leave or get rid of my dogs. And I was like, well, I'm not getting rid of my dogs.
So it wasn't a financial
Give your
thing.
dogs to your
No, it wasn't a
family.
financial thing. She didn't want the dogs there anymore.
Okay,
That's
so that's
rude.
also
That's
going to
mean.
put you in a weird situation,
Horrible
right?
of a
Yeah.
landlord.
What is your
Yeah.
living situation about to
If
be?
she allowed them previously.
So I just moved into a different place.
Okay,
Same area,
rent stayed the same?
cheaper.
Sorry, I'm gonna move a
Okay,
little.
So that was good, right?
guess that's not bad. I guess.
But
That's,
yeah,
that's
it's like
fine.
$300 a month cheaper.
I mean, it sucks to move.
Yeah. And make deposits every couple months.
Well, that sucks, and it's still expensive to move specifically, but
Mhm.
okay. So what is going on right now? What are we talking about?
The main thing is I feel like I'm scraping by because I'm trying to pay off all of this debt.
Now,
Most of
why
it,
did you accrue the debt specifically? In your own recollection, your own what's going on in your life, you know?
I'm curious on how much the boob job
my life fell
cost
apart
there.
in 2022. I just was trying to go out and have fun and do things.
you're not anymore.
I still do a little bit, just not on credit cards.
Not on credit. You don't spend anything on debt. What the
Yeah, it's
What was
put
your
not
other-
smart
what
to
the
use
can't
credit
put
cards.
anything
other
Credit
large
cards is in
purchases? We had
Things like that.
$3,823. All your credit cards are in collections?
Yeah.
Is all your debt in collections?
Not all of it, a lot of it though, the big ones.
Why?
Because I wasn't paying on it. Because it racked up so much that I couldn't even make the minimum payments.
I mean,
So
going
now-
out to eat alone was $500 last month. But again, other large purchases was
Five-
almost $4,000.
500?
500 is less than I thought it would be actually. Going out
Right,
to
and that's
eat.
you
You
fixing
could
it.
spend like
That's you getting
300
it under control.
if you're smart about it.
I guess.
Okay.
If
Well,
you,
you
like,
had
meal
a
prep and
miscellaneous
stuff. I
bullshit spending at
free-
$300.
Miscellaneous bull.
Yeah, just like it could be. I don't even know what it is yet. It could be Spotify Premium. It could be Xbox games. I don't know what you do. I haven't been
The
through your
majority of
finances.
my money I do know outside of bills
and
goes.
we know you got
to-
$30,000 of bad debt.
Yeah.
Damn. Not
Oh,
all of us can
okay.
cook,
And then,
though.
okay, sure. Maybe
Gotta
it wasn't a
learn.
technical eviction, but it looks like you owe two previous
Everyone can
landlords a
learn.
ton of money.
Yeah.
I'm a bad cook. I'm not a good cook myself, but there's a lot of ways that you can make very simple meals where all you have to do is put the meat on the pan, put some sauce, and cook it. Because, you know, you can't rely on things like fast food all your life, especially in, like, a situation like this. It's not ideal,
For what?
not realistic.
Those were also dog related.
What are you doing with these dogs? What are you,
You can
talking
learn-
about? I've never
there's
had an
videos
issue with
online,
dogs.
there's
Yeah,
cooking
but one of them I got
classes.
when he was 8, and he was not like super well trained. Like he's sweet, but he
Okay,
he
great.
likes to
Pretty.
eat holes in walls.
Well, that's not good. I don't think if
Yeah.
you
and I've
if it's not your property,
yeah
The
no
dog
it's
likes to eat
not
holes in
ideal.
walls.
we could also
Crazy.
do training.
Mm-hmm.
How
I
many
feel
times
like
have you
cage
moved this
training
year?
would come in handy
3.
with
This
situations
year,
like
3
this, if
times.
it's-
Yeah, so I was in my
dog is,
first
like,
apartment. I moved in
ruining
January,
your
and then
house.
moved into the
Mainly
house that
only
I
when
just
you're
moved
like
out
not
of.
home, you
Because
know?
that can't be cheap. Having to constantly move all your How many dogs you got?
Just 2.
But one just endlessly destroys things?
He has anxiety.
Great. So he needs to be kennel chained. No, that's on you.
Yeah,
Well, I put him in a
train.
kennel at one point. He broke out of it.
You have to get a better kennel. This is on
I
you.
looked into a
You
better
are the
kennel.
dog owner.
I know, but I looked into a better kennel. The like indestructible ones are like $1,000.
Yeah, and how much have you spent on moving this year? Shut the fuck up.
Well,
What do you
okay.
think?
I don't
True.
want to put them in a kennel. If I'm
Want to? Then you can't manage them correctly. Then you are not a responsible dog parent.
okay,
I agree
you
with
haven't met my
that.
dogs.
But you've been kicked out constantly because they're chewing holes in walls and you're not able to either train or sedate or get any kind of kennel training. Kennel training, you don't want to. Kennel training is actually a very healthy and normal good thing for a dog. Kennel training.
But it's I
Where
mean,
they
I feel
view
like
it
it's
as
kind of
their-
cruel to have a 12-year-old dog that has never been in a kennel and then suddenly put him in a kennel.
Okay, first of all, you said
You can
8.
train a
Well, I
dog
have an-
though.
9-year-old and a 12-year-old.
And the 12-year-old's the one that's breaking the world?
Yes, I got him when he was 8.
Okay, and it's unfair to keep moving them and them potentially eating dangerous, hazardous materials by chewing
True,
in the
because
wall.
constantly
That's a good
moving
thing?
is also
I
gonna
mean-
cause anxiety. I feel like it could be very healthy to kennel train them, where like, you know, they view it as a safe space to go in there and relax and chill. Because he's probably destroying everything because of how fucking anxious he is. I feel like also maybe going to that and looking into like anti-anxiety medication or, you know, anything that can help with the anxiety.
I mean, my
He's
dog, I've had to do
he's
like 3
causing all this
surgeries because she keeps
destruction.
eating things that dogs shouldn't eat. And she has to wear a muzzle when she's not in sight of me, direct sight. But
Okay.
that's humane of just keeping her alive.
Okay, but I also don't want them getting hurt when they're if they're able to get out of the kennel.
They wouldn't be in that good kennel you just talked about. Or have a dog sitter. Something.
Also, like,
Okay, but that, okay.
if
You're
the
right,
dog
you probably couldn't afford that,
destroys
but you have to do
something and eats
something. All you've done
something
is given up and you just
dangerous,
allow them to
that
destroy
could
every
potentially
apartment
kill
you're
him.
in. And clearly that is not an option that is
Well, I'm
working.
trying to like spend a lot more time at home, take them out more. It's
No matter what
1,000
you
fucking-
work.
Yeah,
And bartending is not remote.
right.
So you will be leaving the house regardless. How many hours a week do you work?
40.
So spending more time at home is,
Love
you're
this.
just saying you're not going out and hanging out with friends as much, but you do have 40 hours a week at
Well,
work.
Well, yeah. I mean, like I work long days, Saturdays and Sundays, but Monday, Tuesday, I'm off with them. I take them out. Like,
Congratulations, you still have 40 hours a week at work that we are not actually fixing.
okay, so
So we're going to move a 4th time this year here in a little bit.
I hope not.
Well, with your pattern, probably.
Mm.
This
But
is
then-
Moving is
irresponsible dog
expensive.
parenting. And it's irresponsible tenanting.
Moving is really
Okay.
freaking expensive.
You disagree? How?
My-
You're getting kicked out of places endlessly, left and right.
Okay,
You're
well.
definitely not in a position to buy property, that's for sure.
Oh, God, no. They didn't used to. do
Care if
that.
their walls got destroyed?
No. They didn't used to do that. Like
Do
when I
what?
How do you
had
move go
like
do?
shoot through walls.
Congratulations, they do now, and you have to figure it out.
Okay, I will.
It's your
I
resp-
just.
You
I,
haven't. No, you've been
It's
kicked
so
out,
funny
moving
when,
place
like,
to
he
place.
calls
Okay,
them
well,
out and
yeah,
they're
well,
just like,
maybe I'll just fix it
Okay.
now, I guess. But
what do you
they-
say? How did your move go?
it's also hard to get them out and like get their energy out when it's 1,000 degrees out here.
And yet the
and it has
rest
been-
of us do it.
Okay, well,
Guess who else
I'm
has 2
trying.
dogs? Large dogs. Very energetic dogs. In fact, breeds that need to run and zoom and go crazy.
Okay, but like it's also really hard to like get them out to a place. Like as you will see, I do not have a vehicle.
constant
so
You can Uber
excuses,
in
bro.
with dogs. We've done it.
I know. I do that with them whenever I
Well,
can.
there we go. I have solved your issue.
It's also more expensive to Uber with
It
dogs.
certainly is, but you have no method of transportation. Shut the f up.
Okay. Well, I'll take them.
So,
Okay.
you're
Park.
just incapable of doing anything because all I hear is I can't, I can't,
He's
I
always
can't,
Well,
I
like,
okay,
can't.
when
I'm
I'm
everything.
running out of money to like, I'm like, I have to Uber.
Why are
to
you
work.
running out of money? If everything's in collections, your minimum monthly payment should be relatively low.
Well, I'm paying everything, so it's like a debt relief thing. So I pay all one payment.
That's different. What's that payment?
$544 a month.
Okay, so that's still,
544
you're
is
totally fine.
not
$4,116
bad.
a month net. What's your issue? What's your rent number?
That's not bad at
$875.
all.
Shut the f up. What is your problem?
Paying deposits.
Again, it's I can't on everything. That's all
Like
you
we
are.
have
I mean, I do
Good
know that
luck at
most of my
work.
money goes into like going
Have you
out
seen
and
it?
like having
Someone
drinks.
found a new place? No.
Uh-huh. Now, if a lot of this accrued because you
I
wanted
hope
to
we
live
can
the
find one
same
soon.
lifestyle that you're living with this guy before you guys broke up, I mean, that means we were probably splitting things. How far were you in this relationship? If you were this splitting of bills and finances potentially combined and whatnot.
4 years we were engaged.
You were engaged.
Yeah,
Damn.
Engaged and it ended? Who ended it?
he did 5 months
For
before the
what?
wedding. I don't know.
Oh,
He's-
come on. No, for what?
I honestly
sad.
eating and stuff all the time. So like I
So
don't
because
like,
you were
there's not, like,
miserable
a-
to be with? Or he was miserable to be with? Or he was miserable being around you? I don't know.
I was
you
not
guys
miserable
fight.
to be with.
Okay, but you guys were fighting all the time and he left. So he may have found it, whether or not he was correct or not.
That's
Miserable.
sad.
Yeah, he's a miserable person to be. So he'll
Well,
be miserable with anybody.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure you're a little petty that someone broke up with you 5 months before marriage. So it's a little hard to take your word as 100% truth.
Okay, well I have the screenshots to prove it, but whatever.
Again, it's the ex-employee that gets fired that always comes out and says the business they worked for was trash,
Okay.
Mm.
not the person who leaves at their own will.
I try to make it work. I bought a hot tub.
Bro.
I thought it was working.
can't.
I thought it was gonna be fine. I wouldn't have bought a hot tub to put in a house that I didn't own. But he wanted.
Oh,
a
I
hot
can't
tub.
take her seriously.
And
Help
I
for
had,
that,
at
bro.
the time, had better credit
I can't.
because I didn't have debt.
Okay,
I was on
what
top
was
of
your
my
debt
fin-
even going into?
The reason that all the credit cards were
believe he
maxed out is
left.
because I was
Shit, a
going
hot
out
tub,
a
bro.
lot more.
Was
than
it
I-
cope?
What?
Was it cope? Oh no, my fiance that was about to
Yes.
marry me.
Yeah. I was
You're
just like,
still coping. Look how you just talked, and then you said you had proof, and then you didn't give us any proof. Look, I mean, this is. I feel like you're still.
I mean, I'm not going to pull up
spending.
screenshots of past texts from an ex, but
Okay.
you can not believe me if you want.
No,
but
it's not that, but it's like, are you the reliable source, right? It's again,
Yes.
it's the ex-employee that got fired, essentially.
Yo, Eureka, thank you for the raid. Blossom raid, hi. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome. My name is Aruna Reaver. I'm currently just ending off the stream by watching some videos. Welcome in, welcome in. We're watching a financial audit video of this girl who's in quite a lot of debt over some new titties. She's kind, I promise. Shut the fuck up, dude. Welcome. How was your stream, babe? I hope you had an amazing stream. Thank you.
Okay.
So,
How
again,
was it?
I
I
don't
hope you're
necessarily
fun.
need that, but if we're having this
What do you guys do
conversation,
today?
we're talking about how my life fall apart after the breakup, but oh, he's the piece of shit, even though he's the one that chose to laugh. It's like, you know, I'm just trying to get a little nuance in the conversation.
This
Okay.
guy's honestly
and
so
understand
funny.
things. It's not
yeah,
like
he's
you were
so
required to
fucking
show. I'm not
blunt.
saying
It's
that,
crazy.
but then, like, you know, where's my mind supposed to
He's
believe?
funny,
right?
but he
I
does
mean,
call them out.
I'm the one sitting
He
in
does
front of
call
you. You
them
can
out
believe
for
me, or
things
you can believe
that-
this person that you've
that
never
are
met.
valid.
I don't even know what he would say. What am I believing he would say?
He would be sitting here saying that, oh, she's crazy, blah, 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 and then he would also make up all this about
But he
how-
is still the one who chose to leave.
yeah. And then even after the breakup, he told everybody, he's like, yeah, she got all of our wedding money back and got
Did
her
you?
boobs done. No, we got nothing back. We got 0 pennies
Oh,
back.
and you got your boobs done?
I got my boobs done before we broke
Good
up.
at that.
Like right before?
Like 2 months. Yeah, 2 months before. And I financed that.
Were you guys just not like on the same page in
Ooh,
life?
DVD. I need to try
I was
that
a little
game.
caught
I
off
haven't tried it
guard,
on stream.
so
It's been a while since I've played
like
it.
I knew we were fighting, but I was like, oh, well,
I'm
like
glad you had fun though.
we're engaged. It didn't seem anything abnormal. You never been yelled at in a relationship?
Yelled at?
In a relationship, yeah. And
Not
Yelled at?
yelled. I've also never yelled in a relationship.
okay, well, congratulations. You're
Thank
one
you.
of the special ones, I guess.
I don't think so.
You've never yelled?
No.
Okay.
Chat. Have you ever yelled at someone or been yelled at in a relationship? I don't think that's normal. I've never been in a relationship where yelling is normal. That seems pretty toxic and unhealthy. I want to watch this guy, but people he audit hurt me mentally. yeah, they do. Yeah, this is very unhealthy. Very, very unhealthy.
No, I have very appropriate conversations and heated arguments when I'm dating and love someone, and it's
are just
not in the
supposed to be
show.
just-
Regardless,
you could be upset.
I
and
made
stuff, but
financial
yelling is not
decisions and
healthy.
then got out of that, and
Now, how much did you guys lose not going through the wedding?
about 10 grand,
Out of whose wallet?
both of ours.
Like split down the middle, 5?
Yeah. We started working.
That's crazy.
We were both in tech. And started bartending on this side, so that
Was
we
a
could
part of that
pay
in
for it.
collections?
No.
Now, if someone's response to being broken up with in an engagement thing, which don't get me wrong, I know I'm being a little hard on you right now, but I would be torn up too. I'd be very sad. The only reason I went hard on it is because after he broke up with you, you were like, he's the piece of shit. It's like, but either way, that's the only reason I went hard, to be clear.
I
So
could never,
you
yeah.
spend drinking, going out, is being in a
I could never,
bartending
dude.
setting the appropriate place to be in for the last 3 years post breakup, if that's where you also cope, spend, and exist?
Well, it actually makes me want to go out less.
Okay.
I mean, at first I was going out to cope, but
Now, what is this note that I have that paid for her ex's trip to Mexico right before your ex broke up with you?
that was for his birthday.
Whose birthday?
His birthday.
So the ex-fiance.
Yes.
You
That's
paid for
kinda
his trip
mean.
right before he broke up with you?
Good chunk of
That's
it.
that
That's
sucks.
really
A good
fucked
chunk
up.
of it.
See?
How much did you spend on it?
Yeah. I spent between the two of us. I spent like about 2,000 between like flights. I mean, it was
Jesus.
Where you going?
Cabo.
Fake boobs in Cabo, hand in hand.
It was right before the boobs.
At least you won't sink.
He's so fucked, dude.
So
Yeah, but
before
X is
getting into
really
these
messed up for
finances,
that.
you know, a big part of this conversation, I
Especially,
feel
like-
like, is like,
Because I feel like you're probably gonna plan a breakup like this if you're engaged for 4 years and it's 5 months before the wedding. So for him to plan like a breakup and have her pay for this trip right before.
You have
That's
no way to
messed
get
up.
around.
That's
We do
sad.
not live in a walkable city by any means, and the public transportation is a little iffy. I know what part of town you live in. Like I said, you have access to some bus lines, even one train line to downtown. But even still, like, how are we getting around places? What are we spending
go
on
on,
this?
like,
Have you
Facebook
tried to get a
Marketplace
car? What's
and
going
try to
on?
get, like,
Yeah,
a
so
cheap
I
car.
Uber everywhere. My boyfriend will pick me up and help out anytime that he can, but
Okay.
he also works 2
Oh,
jobs.
she's
And
a
if he
boyfriend.
leaves you, is he a horrible piece of shit?
No, he's great.
Until he leaves.
He said if we were to break up, it would probably be on me. But see, I'm a reliable source. But no, so I Uber a lot.
What?
I Uber a lot. He helps me out when he can. I don't want to rely on that. So
Yeah.
like
how
if
often
you're
does he
looking
help you out?
at least a couple times a week trying to get to work, and then if like when we both have a day off, he comes and picks me up and then we go hang out and then he brings me home.
Okay. And how much are you spending on Uber?
A lot. So all of it, like in my bank statement, so my
I'm kinda
Uber
scared to know how
comes out
much
through
she
my
spends on
Venmo,
Uber.
and so everything that says Venmo is pretty much all Uber.
Ugh, okay. And
Why does-
when's the last time you had a
I never get why people do that. I don't know. I just personally don't understand why people will, like, if you have the option to connect your card directly to the source, you know, Uber, like, it's a trustable source. You can put your card in. Why go through, like, the extra, like, Venmo fees and all that?
car? Do you want a car?
You're
What's
paying
Yes,
extra
the...
fees.
obviously I want a car. Last time I had a
Okay.
car was about a year ago. I couldn't make the payments.
You got repoed. You
Yeah,
got...
Yeah, it was like
And this is
$615.
why I went down this conversation
Oh
of
my
train.
Okay, well-
gosh.
Oh, for sake. I knew
I
like,
was
the fact
trying-
that you didn't have a car, I knew there had to be a reason. Listen, in Austin, everyone has a car. Oh,
Unless
for
she has a
fuck's sake,
Venmo
what
credit card,
I know
happened?
a lot of
Maybe,
people
This
that
is a
don't
year-
have cars.
I know one person, but okay, different
Do
lives.
they
That's fine.
not? Do they not have
Okay,
trains or buses?
they got
He said that where she is, it's very iffy. There's not too many. There was like one train, I think he said, going downtown, and like a few buses, but yeah, not too accessible.
People a year
Yeah, at least that's what he mentioned.
ago, well, you're 3 years into your better paying job. What the
Like
fuck
not all the
happened?
time. It depends.
Because this is all.
Thank
This
you,
is,
Dragon.
that's
I mean, that
on,
fucks the credit score and it makes it really hard to get approved
Yeah, no,
for another.
Yeah, he said it's iffy but not impossible, so it just depends on where she's going. 35. Thank you for the 7 months. How are you? It's good to see you.
Oh, what happened with this repo?
I couldn't make the payments. What do you think happens with the repo?
I'm asking why, because you were still making about $4,000 a month.
Because
what
I
the
was
fuck are you
also trying
talking
to
about?
pay off other debt, and so to like try to
What, was that
stay
during the
ahead.
consolidation?
And like also,
Other
Not the
debt.
consolidation, the debt relief program.
that was before the debt relief program.
What was your minimum monthly payments at the time and your debt?
I don't remember. It was a lot, and
Bruh.
it just like kept accruing interest. Now that it's in collections, it's not accruing interest, right? I don't think it is. So yeah, I was trying to make
Oh,
the
she doesn't
payments,
even
and then I
know,
also
bro.
still had it like my apartment where I have lived has gotten cheaper progressively, like consistently over the last 3 years. Like I'm in the cheapest place I've lived because I've had to have a humility check and go a little.
Have you tried to apply for any car loans or
Yes,
anything?
so I did like a month ago, and I mean, obviously with repo and like bad credit, it's going to be difficult. And then they tried for like 7 banks. One approved me somehow. And then as I was waiting on the paperwork, they came back, they're like, oh, the bank pulled out. And I was like, why?
Bruh.
And then they were like,
yeah, because
because
you're way too risky of a borrower. I used to track my budget with a
Yeah.
spreadsheet,
Yeah, I was
and
like,
by
no
track, I
one's
mean
gonna want
ignoring until my account
Shane
was
Peak.
screaming
My bad.
for
We
help.
already finished
Then I
playing
found
it.
Rocket Money. Today's sponsor, Rocket Money, is a personal finance app that helps you manage subscriptions, lower your bills, build a
Right, just
budget,
got
and even
home from
save
work,
all in
kind
one
of
place. I
got a
personally used
stuffy
it to
nose,
cancel
so I'm
subscriptions
chilling.
I don't even
Don't-
remember signing
Don't
up
stay
for.
under the
Like,
AC.
do I really need
gonna
2
make it
food
worse.
delivery app subscriptions?
I'm doing
With just a few
good.
taps,
I hope
Rocket Money
work
showed
goes
me
well,
everything
though.
I'm subscribed to and let me cancel the ones I didn't
I'm
want.
chilling, I'm
It even tries to
chilling.
get you a refund if possible. So let's talk bills and let their team go to work
so like
happens,
I
bad
spent
timing.
like
Yeah.
too much.
free. Who the f would?
Well, and
yeah,
they said
consequences
that
of
their
your actions.
reasoning was because I had
Why
spent
she
too
always
much
late when I
money
work
the
now?
month
My bad.
before, and I'm like, oh,
I believe.
well, that was when I moved,
You-
so
did
I
you just
made
get out of
like
work?
$1,700 in deposits and paid rent. So like
Happens,
I
bad
spent
timing.
like $3,800.
So why didn't you go back a month later?
That's the plan, is to do
Oh,
that.
this just happened.
Yeah, that was like a month ago.
When you got
So I
approved and then
moved- I
disapproved.
moved
What
in-
were you approved for? What did that loan look like?
The car
How does
was
work?
like 20K and the payments would have been like 500.
So the payment term like 8 years, okay? Interest rate?
We did not get that far.
Well, what's your credit score?
Bad.
What's your credit score?
Probably like 580.
Okay, her interest rate's gonna be like 20%. What are
I
we
know, but I'm
doing?
like-
Hey, you make a strong.
Okay, I'm gonna it's better than Ubering everywhere.
To a point, not necessarily. You make money while your overhead is relatively decently low. You could save
While
up
you
and
work
get a
when she
$10,000
live.
car,
Change your
$5,000 down on a
Okay, but,
$10,000 car.
Okay, I have to have something safe. And,
What?
I have to have something safe.
Huh? Yeah, that's why I said a $10,000 car, not a
Yeah, but
$5,000 car, you tit.
Yeah, but a not as new car. Like I'm always worried about breakdown. I don't know shit about cars.
Buddy, my 2018 Jeep Cherokee, very good car, stellar condition, no issues whatsoever, is valued at $12,000. You can get a $10,000 car.
All right, well then sell it to me.
No, I gave it to my brother.
Okay.
Yeah, I like him more. Who would have thought?
Okay. Well, he sounds lovely. But anyway, couldn't get approved for the car. I don't even know what the interest rate would have
Oh
been
my
because we didn't
God,
get that far in
bro.
the paperwork. So I'm gonna try to do it again. But the reason that
12 to 20, by the way. You're
okay,
borderline
You gonna pay me
subprime.
instead?
You're a subprime borrower.
yes, I know. I knew it was gonna be risky. I didn't even really want to do it because I didn't want all the hits on my credit even further. But the reason they said is because I spent too much money the month before with like all the deposits and everything. And I'm like, well, yeah, I just moved. And so I'm going to try to do that again this month, maybe next month, because I just moved again. But I didn't pay nearly as much. And
Oh, you are subprime. No, you're subprime. Yeah. Listen, with them being the only one that accepted you, this is going to be a predatory rate, and they wanted that term to be as long as possible so they could just
Mhm.
accrue
there's
that
okay,
interest.
but if I can get even if it's a long term, isn't that better than not having a
No,
car at all?
that-
At
Milk the
20%?
fuck out of her.
No, you probably save more money on Uber and saving up as much money as possible, putting $5,000 down on a $10,000 car, and then aggressively paying off that second $1,000. Listen, and you'll probably get a used car. You're sitting at right around now what we're seeing with Vantage Score in the first quarter of this year. You're likely at a 19% interest rate. That's what we're seeing on average for someone with your credit score. 19%. That is double the returns you get on average in the market, all up years and down years combined. I'm gonna let you
He's, like,
know,
fucking roasting
summarize
her,
what
bro.
that means.
Okay.
That is, and you almost
So
did
keep
that at
Ubering.
20,000.
Okay, maybe that wouldn't have been a good call, but I still think it would be better than having an Uber.
How? Make that make sense to me.
Well, first of all, like if I don't have enough money, like if I get paid every week, and then if I don't have any money to Uber, then I need a car to get to work.
But you're able to make it work right now. How far away are you from work?
Barely. It's like 12 minutes, maybe like
Bike!
okay, down 35? Hell no.
No, but I've seen people bike through the neighborhoods. Come on, you can.
But then I don't want to bike up at night.
So you're likely at a
That's dangerous.
64-ish month loan. You're probably at like a 5 to 6 year loan. You're going to be paying a total of $32,000 on this $20,000 car. It's horrible. Are you, by the time you save up $5,000, spending $12,000 on Uber? I doubt it. That is the math difference that we are
Insane.
doing.
Okay, I appreciate the mansplaination, but like I
That's not
understand.
mansplaining, that's math-splaining, you dumb.
Okay, well,
Oh,
I was trying to make a decision and you don't like it. That's fine.
I don't like
but,
it. Math doesn't
Oh
like it.
my
Who gives a f about
God.
me? Math doesn't like it. What's your average Uber cost to and from work?
One way is like $12 or $13. So it's like $25 a day, 5 times a week.
Uh-huh. So that is 480
A month.
trips.
Four.
480 trips.
408 per year?
And you work how many days a year? How many days a week? Sorry.
That's a
5.
lot of trips. Holy
So that is
shit.
96 weeks.
But that's not the only place I have to go.
That is 2 years worth of Uber trips. I know, but also the boyfriend steps in, so I know you don't Uber to and from work every single time.
Yeah.
Because the boyfriend also steps in. That's probably about 3 years of work trips. I guarantee you, with your income and your overhead,
She
we
should
can get to
start saving for a
$5,000 saved
car.
up well before then. Well before then.
Well,
And I'm sure we can prove that in the end.
okay. But
That
I
is
also,
the math difference,
but I
not
also-
mansplaining.
well, I also like he's not able to take me as much anymore because he just started a second job, and I also don't want to
As
rely
much still
on.
is. It's not relying.
I don't want to rely on
Hey,
another
I have
person.
a girlfriend. She's not relying on me. I like to help her out. She likes to help me out. I'm not relying on her.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Okay.
not relying. What is this? You're not milking someone. Just because you got mommy milkers doesn't mean you're always milking someone.
That's how I got the boyfriend.
Some of them like them fake. Some of them like them fake, and you're lucky they can't repo those. So
It's the one thing they can't take from me. Just cut them out of me. That's why I stopped making the payments. What do you
I see
want?
you. Can you pull up your
my
Uber app?
God, that's
Alright, what do you wanna see?
crazy.
I don't really use Uber that much. Here we go.
Must be nice.
It is nice. Absolutely. Bought my car in cash. Saved up for it. I was an
Congrats.
adult.
Congrats.
Thank you.
What's it like to be God's
Bike
favorite?
for groceries.
Good.
Yeah, low key. Bike for groceries is biking, like a bike for anywhere that she could go during the day and get back during the day would be really smart. And then Uber wherever, like, you know, if she's like working late at night, then she can Uber for safety reasons. I feel like that's very smart to do.
Time.
Yeah.
There's also some discipline in there. That's how I got my Jeep before I made any YouTube money, which was much more expensive than, I think it was like 25, 26, 27,000 a few years ago.
Listen, I made some bad financial decisions when it came to credit cards.
Speaking
and
of which, the
cars.
most recent thing on here is 7 items being Uber eaten to her house from Taco Bell.
Yeah.
Yeah, you.
I was
That's
hungry.
a bad financial decision right
I know.
now.
I knew you were going to pull that up and see that, and you were going to rip me a new one for that.
Well, no,
I was hungry, and I can't drive to Taco Bell.
huh? If only you had a kitchen.
Yeah, but I just moved. I don't have any food in there.
You should have stopped at HEB on the way.
I got off work late last night.
Buddy.
Dude,
HEB was
This
closed.
is so stupid. When did you move?
Thank you,
Sunday?
thank
you. That was what, 5 days ago, 4 days ago?
Fuck
There's
you.
more days in between then than just last night. Fuck you. This is excuses. With you, you are an endless I can't.
Yeah, I feel
And
like
you
when you
can
get to some
be on
point,
financial audit by going to
I feel like when you get to some point in like this kind of situation, you gotta stop making excuses. You gotta just take accountability, start paying your shit, get locked the fuck in, bro. If I can't, like, even if I had pets, I would be like, okay, can my boyfriend take them? Because she has a boyfriend. Can my family take them? I'm assuming she has family. You know, I don't know. That's kind of like, you could do a lot to lock in and get yourself out of that situation, because it feels like she could definitely get herself out of this situation pretty fast if she just locked in.
calebhammer.com/apply.
Yeah, you want to
Come
be a
be on the
guest?
show.
Apply.
It's a blast.
It is a good time. The Uber trips to work are a lot less than you're suggesting, by the way. They're averaging about $10, so that even changes the math more. Lots of Taco Bell being Uber eated constantly. While I'm on here, let's see. Oh, you're a Redditor. No, this makes sense with your personality.
I use Reddit the least out of all social media. Oh my God.
Let's see, what is she doing?
It's a lot of the Austin beer scene.
Not surprised. See her subscriptions.
Lock in, exactly.
Apple Care
Lock
Plus,
in.
Apple Music, iCloud Plus, and Peacock. Peacock?
Love Island is on there.
Love Island's done. Love Island's been done.
I know, but there's other good stuff on there too.
Okay, there it is.
I like
See,
a lot of
yours
trash
bull-
TV.
bull-
So you get my Hulu subscription.
Buddy, there's trash TV everywhere. You're on one right now. Come
That's
on.
crazy.
It's a dream come true.
Okay, let's get into these finances. But before we get into the finances, I want to hear what you think your financial score would be. All of your finances, worst to best, 0 being the worst, 10 being the best. Where do you think you stand?
3.
You have collections.
Yeah.
I was like, that's
If you want your
just a
hammer
bit
fighting on
higher.
And my income's not bad. Okay, 2? What do you think it is?
Ladies and gentlemen of Financial
was
Audit, this is one of the most
speechless,
exciting moments in this channel's history. You know I've been working on building all these educational tools, our budgeting app, all this
God,
crazy
dude.
stuff over this past year, because that is where
There
my
are free
passion is.
entertainments,
We
there
finally did
are.
it, and now we put it all into
There
one
are.
program
I was actually looking
called
into canceling all my
Dollar-Wise
fucking
Central.
subscriptions
You get
for
the
watching
premium
shit, 'cause
version of
you
my
can-
budgeting app. You
you
get
get
the
it free.
cookbook. Real by guess what?
You
If
get it
you
free
are
now.
struggling, are you without some clickable support? Go. If you want your Hammer financial score, go to calebhammer.com. Take it, take the score, and take the quiz. And if you don't want to be like a guest who ends up on the show, 1, don't get fake boobs. 2, download the Dollar-Wise budgeting app. Sign up for the free trial. If you like it, sign up for the annual version, save a lot of money, get the budget-friendly cookbook signed by me, mailed directly to you. And if you want to also bundle it with all of our education all in one, the premium thing you can ever possibly do to change your life, like over 50,000 people have done. Dollarwise Central, 80% off now. Go to dollarwise.com.
Okay.
All right.
But get the fake boobs. It's worth it. They can't repo them.
Who likes fake boobs? I'm sorry.
Me. A lot of people.
There you go. It doesn't work. It doesn't.
Why is he judging? There's nothing wrong with fake boobs.
If you get them done right, they do.
Why does he?
I don't know. I've squeezed plenty in my day.
Thank you for the follow. Welcome in.
I'm so sorry for
Feels
those
like
women.
a mouse pad.
I should do
Feels
that
like a
too, but
mouse
I've started letting
Yeah.
my family use it.
Okay. Touching some weird boobs.
Yeah.
I guess
used
so.
to
Yeah,
let my
maybe you're the
family
only
use it,
ones
and I
with
was like,
real.
Yo, guys, I gotta lock in,
fake
bro.
boobs.
I gotta lock in. You
You get
gotta
them
start
done in
paying
the
for your
US?
shit.
Yeah, in Austin.
Patriotic boobs. Freedom boobs.
Yeah.
America.
No tariff on those boobs.
No, no,
I
no.
wonder how much she paid.
So worth it.
Do I have a better natural rack than you had?
No.
Because I got some titties.
I know.
I'm not getting a boob job, though. Okay, I see money owed to boyfriend. Did he pay for those?
Oh.
No, he helped me out.
Okay, the producers really not want to know how much they are. They're feeding me so much boob things today.
10K.
It's all Lindsay.
10K is not bad.
10K?
Yeah.
For why? Just for fun?
A good surgeon.
No, but for why?
I financed like 8. I put like 2,000 down.
Oh, 8,000
I thought like
debt for
I
boobs?
thought a boob job would cost
Why?
like
Why'd
a lot
you even,
more.
what?
Paid
Why'd
off.
you even get them? They're not even paid off yet. Oh
They're
my
almost paid. I
almost, but they're
I owe,
not.
I owe like $500.
Why'd you do this? Why'd you do this?
I've wanted it since I was like 15.
You've wanted fake boobs since 15?
Yeah,
Why?
because they look great.
Ah!
And I'm not having kids.
15.
So
How old is she
I'm
right
not having
now?
kids, so I don't have to like,
Does that
you know.
affect that?
Yeah, after you have kids, you would want to wait until afterwards. So I was like, well, I can do it whenever I want.
Mm.
And I thought I could afford it, but then my life got flipped upside down, and yeah.
Listen, I'm an all natural girly. Our translator, post shower, live streamer. You all
Lil
know him.
Mamas.
You love him. B Dog or Triple B or Brandon loves fake boobs.
What?
Do we have the consent for this observation?
No, I'm not pulling my shirt up.
No, for this, you dumb. For this, we're
What's
asking for
happening, bro?
consent to objectification.
Fine.
Are they worth 10K?
You're okay with that, right?
Do we have permission?
I only owe 500 left.
Worth it.
Okay.
See? Good investment.
Ooh, this episode's gonna get us in trouble. Okay. Remember, we have all the guest permission before we
It was
film,
worth
and they get to
it.
say what we can't do before.
I think
and we
people
don't
are
ask
great,
it
girlie.
second time if they say they don't want to do something.
Don't let them
plus
make
we
you
got
feel
extra
bad
permission
over
there.
your rackage.
Calm down, Reddit and Twitter
It's
and TikTok.
awesome.
It's fine.
If my parents are watching, I'm so sorry.
Me too. Okay, so what is this money owed to boyfriend? This is current boyfriend?
Current boyfriend.
I'm assuming? Okay,
Yes.
so what is what
He helped
you
me
owe him
pay a-
$1,200.
Yeah, so at first he helped me pay a deposit for an apartment, and then
Come on, so you get kicked out left and right because you won't train your dog or do anything, and then your boyfriend has to come in and bail you out?
I didn't ask him to. He offered.
Well, he probably saw just that you couldn't do it, right? Could you have done?
I missed the start of this. What happened that flipped her life upside down? Basically, she was married, or she was engaged to like her fiance for like 4 years. 5 months before the wedding, he called it off, and she was depending on him a lot, and she made a lot of poor financial decisions because she thought she could continue to live the same lifestyle she was living while she was living with her boyfriend, or her fiance, which is no, because she was like living a little too lavishly. She got a little comfortable to like, you know, they had a house, they had all that. She had gotten like her boob job. She like got debt on a hot tub, a car, and her debt just like kept racking up, and she couldn't pay for it, so it went into collections, and that's where she's at right now. she's making like 4K a month, and she got evicted from her house because her dog keeps destroying the wall and making holes in the walls and making destruction everywhere. And yeah, she's just making a lot of poor choices, and she could definitely get out of this situation if she was a little smarter about everything. Hikey, one of the things I don't like about these are that this is essentially a therapy session featuring a roast session about financials, which is most of this information would be protected by HIPAA. Guaranteed. I know that I know this is voluntary, so half of these people probably have a humiliation fetish. Half of these people just probably think, like, he's gonna get them out of this situation, which, like, they don't realize that they have to put in the work for it. So yeah.
On it, how would you have done it
Really,
without him?
a lot of
I
these
would've
people
figured it
probably
out.
have other people who make them go on there
I
too.
always
So-
managed to figure it out.
So
and then the
Dad,
rest-
Okay, let's pretend you're figuring it out right now. What would you have done right now?
I would have either found a cheaper place to live or found, because I was to get into an actual apartment and live by myself.
Wait, so this one isn't even the one you're in now. So you still owe him for a previous place?
I started paying him off on.
Oh!
Jeez.
Sake.
Okay, so I started paying him back on it, and then I had to move again. And then he's like, "We have set up." He came up with for everything that I owe him. He's like, "This."
I'm
you could
glad
pay
he's
like.
tracking. How do you feel that he's tracking?
I knew it would be tracked.
That was agreed upon, or you just knew
Yeah,
he would do
and so
that?
like when I like would Venmo, I'm gonna be like, "All right, here's 100 out of the 800, and then here's now it's up to 200."
It won't be on camera. Can I see a picture of this guy?
You're gonna roast me. He's got a mullet.
That's okay. That's an average. I call
Mullets
them
look
the
good on
everyman.
guys.
The everyman either has a mullet with a mustache or a ball cap with a mustache. That is the everyman. It is 90% of the
I
men
really
in
like
Austin.
guys with like
I'm
mullets or
halfway
wolf
towards
cuts.
everyman.
I think they look cool.
Oh,
He's very nice to me.
well, he looks like a dealer. That wasn't the mullet I was
fuck?
expecting.
Somebody said one time that he looks like Joe Dirt.
Yes.
He loved that. He was like, "Hell yeah!" So
I was
going
expecting
for
the everyman. He is just, in fact, man. Okay.
He's really cool. You would love him.
Would I?
Yeah,
Okay.
he loves your show.
Oh.
He got his finances in better order
Sorry for
because of
making
it.
for your
Yeah,
fun
when
of
I
your
told
girlfriend's
him-
boob.
When I told him I was going to be on here, he was like, "Are you sure? You might cry." I was like, "I only cry when you talk to me about finances."
You haven't been close yet?
Huh?
You haven't been close yet?
No,
Good.
I'm not
I
scared
never
of
get
you.
women close.
I could have guessed that.
Me too. I'm a
So?
sprinter.
Okay.
What?
This is a weird episode, sorry. A very goony episode. Okay. And people are going to take it so literally out
Talk
there.
a
Instead
lot
of
more
me
about my
just-
boobs than the car situation.
I know. You can tell what I'm interested in.
Thought you hate it? Thought you hated fakes?
I do. I'm
I
just not
get-
really
I
into them.
get.
But it's very topical.
I
Plus,
get, bro.
Lindsay's a goon master today. She's feeding me so much boob stuff into the chat. This is like boob, 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 boob.
Thank you. Say, worth it? Worth it?
I think they're worth it.
See?
I'm assuming Lindsay's his like
Right. It's like, why spend the money?
husband.
I don't
Or
love an obvious BBL,
husband. I'm
though.
stupid. Fucking
I wouldn't
wife.
get one of those. That's not worth the money.
Okay, so the boyfriend, he's been tracking the 1200.
Yes.
Is there interest with this?
No,
Is there
unless
like-
even suddenly wants to one day, but no.
Is there an agreed upon minimum monthly payment? How is this working?
So he just wrote it all out and was like, this was very recent. It's like 65 a week. I get paid every week, and so 65 weeks, so 612.
Okay, what's
It's
it budgeting like?
It's to pay it off in like a certain time frame.
Okay.
That certain time frame would be. Oh, so it's $282 a month, which is quite chunky. I'll be honest, for that kind of debt, that's like a 4-month payoff. 5-month payoff.
Yeah.
That's kind of chunky instead of putting more money to the other kind of debt. But okay. So what all has he also been giving you for? Because it wasn't just that apartment.
Yeah, so the rest of it was from a trip to Vegas.
No mames, brother.
We went to Vegas.
Oh,
You had to
my
borrow from him to go
God.
with him.
Well, I
This is
paid for
very
I paid
weird.
for the flights.
Is this
and then when we-
relationship not weird? Why didn't he just gift it? Gift the trip.
Well, because I did not realize that bill was coming out right before for the like debt relief thing, and then there was also like a hold on my card once I got there, and so they wouldn't let me. It wouldn't. I don't know. Wouldn't let me spend any money, so he covered everything, and then just added it all up together to add to the 800. So he paid for everything. in
Okay, it's weird.
I
Well, how long have you guys
see.
been dating? It's a weird relationship.
About 9 months.
I'll call him in the post show. 9 months. Okay, so that's why I was gonna say, listen, if you're
Okay.
gonna move out and he's getting your security deposits, time to move in together. But 9 months, okay. You know, maybe we're not ready for that yet.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
You know, maybe we are. Some people move quicker. Some people move slower. Actually, it's a weird situation. But my girlfriend and I moved in really quickly, and it
I
worked,
moved in really quickly with the last person, and I won't do that again.
Yeah, but you guys did do 5 years, and you wanted to continue to make it work. He just didn't like you. Can I call him in the post show?
No.
Money owed to friend. Why did you owe
It
your
was the
friend
same. It was a
$800?
She does that. I forgot my
700, and
wallet.
It was
No,
the
she
same
said
kind
she
of
had
thing
her
as the
card,
boyfriend,
but they
which
like
earlier.
literally
Ripper the
locked it from
No.
being able to
So because
spend.
I know,
Okay,
I
so
know,
not
I
only
know,
this,
I
you
know,
get
I know.
evicted endlessly, not even this, and then you refuse to take care of the dog. And not only that, but then every time you move, you have to borrow
every
from
time.
oh, come on. Then
The
how many
last
times
two
are you moving? Because
The
every
last 2 times, the most expensive one.
how many times are you moving?
The most expensive one. I told you how many times I've moved this year.
This year. I'm talking about
That's
in general. How frequently
insane,
have you
dude.
moved?
Before that, I lived in an apartment for a year. Before that, I lived in an apartment.
There's a bill I can't
For
have
about
to
a year.
pay. I
But
can't
then
go
instead
unless.
of actually fixing the actual problem, it's just this endless cycle
she said
down,
that
and
they
it
were
ends with
already
borrowing
there,
from people
and
close
everything
to
was
you.
fine,
Your
but
friend,
then during the
your friend,
trip
you don't
is
wanna
when
borrow
it
from a
like
friend.
they
I know, I
blocked
didn't want
it.
to.
But you did.
I know.
So that's why she like
And you
owes
still
him
owe
that
him?
money.
How many months later?
I don't remember exactly when that was.
I did it.
What is the agreed upon
Michael,
payback with
how are you?
friend?
We didn't really like
Oh,
talk.
for sake. Why, dude? Come on, why not at least establish something out of any kind of responsibility or respect for your friend?
I know that's like those 2 things are the most like out of the debts that I owe. Obviously, I need to get things out of collections, but those are the most important things that I want to take care of first.
Then why haven't you? You make an okay income for relatively low overhead. I am confused why you have not paid them off. This doesn't make sense. This is not stacking up.
I also don't feel like I spend that much money on
Oh,
stuff
that's
that
a
I
good
just
question. Let's see. How
want,
much money
like-
did you spend last month?
total. I mean,
Yeah.
including Ubers and everything.
I
I don't know.
fucking
Probably
think it's a
okay,
load.
Total across the board.
like with rents and everything.
Hello.
34. maybe?
What?
3,400. maybe?
Okay, 5,200.
Me personally. Damn!
I mean,
I'm just stealing my friend's
Okay.
Minecraft items, yeah. What the fuck?
what?
She
Oh,
spent
sure. Take a little peek.
5,200.
Okay,
Take a little
I
peek,
spent
girl.
less at Nosh and Bevy than I thought I would have. A lot of money at Turnstile. That makes sense. Okay.
What's
This is-
Turnstile? Record
That's
store?
where I go for teeny time. Espresso martinis.
Oh my.
Oh.
What the? Dude, that is more important than you paying back your friends. That is disgusting. That is selfish. What the
That's
wrong with you?
insane.
Well, I usually am not the one actually paying for it. That's actually
That's
But you
insane.
did regardless. Well,
I
you
did at
still
some
owe
point.
your friend 700.
I
Still
wanna
owe your
thank you for the
boyfriend
raid. Welcome in,
1,200.
Raiders. Fuck off. My name
Screw
is Aruna
you. You're
Reaver.
gonna go
We're currently
borrow
watching
at
a
a
financial
20%
audit
interest
video.
rate a car at
How was your stream?
$20,000 at your financial situation, yet you go have teeny time?
Yeah,
Teeny? All right,
self-control
listen to your
is
financial
non-existent
audit.
with this girl.
I've curated the exact resources
That's
and tools I
insane.
personally use or would use
$5,000.
if I was in certain situations.
That could
So
have gone
take
towards a
advantage
new
of these
used,
offers
or
in
not
the
even new, a
resources
used
section
car
in the
that
description
works
below.
well.
The first one, I've moved my investments to Weeble. Do the same and transfer to my investing app of choice, and you get an almost you can finance your boyfriend. You don't get teeny.
They're
Pay
really
back
good
your boy.
teenies.
You know what else is who has a good teeny? Your
Low-key
boyfriend.
back up. No.
Pay him off.
No.
Pay him off. He's lending you for a bunch of your friend. Your friend. You don't even know how long ago you borrowed the $700 and you're going and getting teenies? That is selfish. It is
Crazy.
disgusting
That's horrible.
behavior.
Okay.
It is
My
not
main priority
what
would
a
be to pay back
31-year-old should be
people that I
doing.
owe money.
I could see that at
She's
21.
31?
This is a joke. You're well
Yeah,
into
I know.
adulthood.
Yeah, I
no
should-
more.
Well, I got
She's
into a habit of
31.
spending too much, and now I'm having to
Are you an alcoholic?
dial it way back. No, I actually drink way less than I used to.
Were you an alcoholic?
I'm not diagnosed.
You're just cope.
Yeah,
You're
it's
just
more of a cope thing.
Listen, I'll get you on the Fizz card that helps build your credit. It's a debit card that builds credit.
Okay.
Because you can't be trusted with debt for whatever.
Jesus.
And if you want to get into a new career field, that also gets you a course career certification to build your resume. And if you want to get out of the bartending world, you're making a good income, but who knows? It might be hit or miss. I bet that's not a very recession resistant
Stop
industry.
saying
by the way.
I know.
Remote,
If you
good
knew,
luck.
you wouldn't
That's
have
not
done
really
it.
much of a
True.
thing as much these days for new
I know
hires.
that's
So I don't think. I mean, you're just gonna have to get a job, a big girl job, at some point. And again, this isn't a bad job. It's not really resistant to recessions.
Yeah.
As much as many other things.
It also fluctuates a little
Like
bit.
you look like a nurse. Like you look like a mean nurse.
No, I don't want to be a nurse.
Look like a mean nurse.
Nurses aren't supposed to be mean.
Oh, but they're all.
Being a
Except
nurse
for my mom.
is
She's lovely. She's really good. I
horrible.
love her.
I was
The
miserable.
rest of them are
Greg,
though.
real quick.
The rest of them are kind of. That's what they're known for, right?
I don't know. I've only had
They're the mean girls at school.
nice nurses.
When you go to the hospital, I'm talking about when you go to like school with them. All right, we're not playing fuzzy. Calm
Sorry.
down.
Move your
I
feet.
don't have a mullet and a full beard and selling. Okay. Okay. What is this debt to
Telling you
previous
something.
landlord? $8,000. You don't have to tell him we said it. He can watch it.
Yeah, he probably will. That is
8,000 to a previous landlord's insane. What the kind of amount
that's
is that?
the apartment debts. And
No.
that's we already discussed that when I told you that like the dog's kind of chewed a hole in the wall.
It was $8,000 worth of repairs.
Damn!
Was
I
this entire fucking
I
unit?
didn't like leave it
Wait.
as like clean as I should have. Yeah, because I moved out quickly and
No way.
I had to be out by a certain time, so
8,000
I
in
just
repairs.
Moved all my shit out.
$8,000 is insane.
Yeah.
You have any photos of this? Any pictures?
Holy.
Why?
What
Am I
did the
supposed
fucking
to
dogs
take it? I'm sure
do?
they
It would
do.
be good for fighting back if you had to.
Yeah.
So what's your method to pay this back? What has been the idea? Because this is $1,000 is insane.
Well,
Holy
so they-
For any income, that's a
moly.
substantial amount of money.
Yeah. So the thing is with the apartment
Yeah,
desk,
her
they're,
lifestyle
like
does not
apparently
suit
the
her at
property
all.
management company, they won't take a partial payment.
Question here is here nurses 3-year study for most in demand. There's 1-year subcategory of what is it in the States. You could do an accelerated course for 2 years or go to like a typically it's 2 years of schooling. I went to college, university for nursing. Fun fact, I have my nursing degree. I have my nursing degree. I spent 4 years in uni for it. Yeah. It's typically 4 to
'Cause I was
2
like,
to
can
4
I make
years,
payments on it?
depends.
That's
And they were
counterproductive to them. It's
yeah,
weird.
I know. It was really weird. I was like, so even if I can give you $500 right now,
Is this on your credit?
yes,
Me. Has it been sold off to a collections agency? Or is it still
I
the
think
apartment?
so.
If so, they might be willing to go on a payment plan, right?
Yeah, so now it is on a payment plan.
Well, this is on a payment plan.
Yeah, well, yeah, in the like debt real like okay, so I signed up for
it's in the debt relief.
yeah.
Okay.
It's not a consolidation
Mm.
loan. It's like the debt relief thing.
I know.
So like now it's like money's going towards it because I pay $544 a month going towards debt, and then they like disperse it to all the things that I owe.
Then why is there an other landlord debt? Why is there
Okay,
a second?
that's the most recent one.
Recent one.
well,
We
the
shouldn't.
one where I
you
got
know, you
kicked
shouldn't
out
have
on
to say
Sunday.
that
God, bro.
about landlord debt.
Go
to
move
previous
back in with your
apartment debt. Oh, that's
parents.
the most recent one.
Whatever, dude.
Go,
Okay,
go
so
move with your family. Get
Okay.
your shit
okay,
situated.
so anyway,
What is this response?
so that one is she's saying that like she needs to like replace all the flooring in
Probably.
the room.
Train your dogs.
Okay. So, yeah. So, but then I don't think she did the math right either. I don't think it's that much.
Well, you didn't take pictures to challenge it, and that's the problem.
I know. I might get my old roommate to do that for me because there's still nobody living in there.
So she's still in there.
The old roommate is. So it's just like she rents
yes,
out.
get the
The
pictures,
landlord
dude.
just like rents out each individual room. It's not like everybody.
The
one
landlord
house.
literally caught the dog peeing on the carpet.
What?
what?
That's the note I just got. The landlord caught the dog peeing on the carpet in one of the places.
The landlord, she like would end up coming by the house like unannounced and then just like walk into my room. And then she was like, didn't like seeing the dogs there. She said that the dog peed on the floor, and then
What the heck?
now she has to like
Why was your
replace.
dog pissing on the floor?
That's what she said. I mean, it wasn't there when I got home.
Your roommate?
No, the landlord. The
No,
landlord.
your roommate cleaned it up, maybe?
Okay, yeah, maybe.
You didn't
Or
ask?
maybe the landlord
She
did. I
didn't
don't know.
Yeah, I was
No.
like, she didn't ask.
Should I have asked?
If someone's
It was not-
claiming that the dog peed, I'd try to
I
figure
don't
it
think the
out.
landlord
Because that would result in debt to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
So
don't
what's
like
the next
unannounced
debt
visits
to your
either.
current landlord?
I don't have any. That. I mean, it's just.
So I said
rent.
when. You're going to get kicked out because the dog's going to destroy this place.
I guess whenever that happens.
Why are you so
I'm
irresponsible?
not.
Why do you not
I'm
get
not-
Miss.
I'm trying to do better with the dogs.
What,
and
okay,
everything.
what are you trying to do better? What's the trying to do better? Going out less. Okay, you still at work 40 hours a week,
Yeah.
and I know you're with your
Taking
boyfriend
them
sometimes
on
too.
longer walks and trying to get their energy out.
Does that help with the anxiety specifically?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
And so far?
I mean, they've been good. Even like towards the end of the time that I was
I'm
living
going
at the
insane,
last
bro.
place, I was like taking them out more, throwing like I had a big yard, so I was like spending more time throwing the ball with them, and then they were fine. They didn't really do anything.
Now, you struggled to send us statements.
Yeah.
We tried to help you the best you could.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to
How are
screen
you?
record from your phone if you want to. Can you pull up your Credit Karma for me? Because I don't know what the struggle was.
So yeah, so that the Credit Karma thing shows like closed accounts.
Yeah, I'll see.
Okay, but let me pull up the National Debt Relief thing, 'cause that gives a better breakdown.
I know how
So,
to navigate Credit Karma.
She's at what, like
Okay.
60
Well, I was
plus right
gonna go to
now?
the National
And
Debt
we're
Relief
barely
thing,
at
'cause it gives a better
13.
breakdown. But here
Well, I
we
just
go.
want to see what your Credit Karma says, dude. We can look at both. Needs work is an understatement.
I'm aware.
Okay, so what do we got going on in here? Oh, wait, hold the. You know, you have some open credit cards. No, we gotta chase freedom at 350.
That I think is one that
Oh,
must
she
because my ex and I
lied.
had
Oh,
hard together.
Oh,
I don't have.
No! Oh, and this is why we opened up Credit Karma.
I don't think there was a
Ugh.
Chase one on there. Is there?
Is this just an example?
It might be an example or like an
This
offer.
must just be an example.
I don't know. You said you know how to work Credit Karma.
Yeah, fair
Seem to be
enough.
struggling.
16,000 on this. So we have the 9,089. That's from that. No, what's this 9,089? Is that the
is
debt
what's-
relief?
No, that wait. Let me see which one you're looking at. 9,089. Oh, the green sky. That's the hot tub. He's making the
Oh my
payments on it.
But it is on your credit.
His name is also on it, so he's
But
at least
still,
But
making
is
the
he like
payments.
stops
making?
or
I hope he's
dies, you're-
making the payments.
Yes, I don't have a way to sell it at this
What's
point.
your relationship with him now?
We don't speak.
Sake. So what happens if he all of a sudden misses a payment? You say he's a piece. Maybe he will.
Well, his name is on the loan too, so he has to.
I know,
Yeah, and
but
he
what
still
if he's
has
a
the hot
delinquent who
tub.
doesn't give a?
I don't think
People
his.
up their credit all the time. Who's to say he doesn't?
I mean, it's very possible. But yeah, I mean, if he dies,
Did he
then I
ever
can.
find anyone else?
Yeah, he's married.
Oh,
Ooh.
Yeah, that happened quick.
so
He
it was
would-
you. Okay, hot tub. $9,089.
I get emails every month that the payments are actually made.
Well, that's
Wait,
good.
her-
But it's 150.
Her ex is married now. Like she's trying to roast him like she isn't the one in life-altering debt. Ooh. Ew. That's crazy.
$7. I'm gonna put it in
Makes me wonder if
parentheses.
he
It
was
doesn't
like
go to
maybe
your normal
cheating.
payments.
Hopefully not.
But even still, I mean, that's scary. That is an extra $10,000 on top of your loans that is just added if something happens. Because you will have to pay it to not your credit if he decides not to pay it.
I know. At that point, I would just figure out a way to
Can
sell
we
it.
contact him to refinance it and get you off of it?
The idea of talking to him sounds absolutely
Oh,
horrible.
stop being such a whiny.
He
What
doesn't
the
want to talk to me either.
No,
I
this
don't know
is
if I
a
can. I
business
think I'm
transaction. This is a
probably
business
blocked.
transaction. You're not calling him up and asking him about his day.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, how much of a
Can you
difference
text
would
him right now? Text him right now.
Maybe.
Just
I
text
might
him.
be blocked.
Huh? Okay, well, let's see. Can you just try to text them? Oh, sorry. Yeah, this is your phone. Text them. Hey, Kama, what do you think about refinancing the hot tub loan to get me off of it?
Okay.
Send a text. See what happens. You're not even
Okay.
willing to do that?
He
She
was
should-
really bad. He was
Bruh,
like,
still,
yeah, not.
you need to get him
It
off of
makes me
that,
nervous
or you
to
need to get
text
off
him.
of that
I mean, I
shit.
can.
What's he gonna do? What could
It's
he do?
hurting her.
I don't want to get yelled at by two full men today, so
Okay,
they're
that's
about
fine.
it.
That's
okay.
I totally good. But for limiting your risk as well, I
Yeah.
do. Again, the main intent isn't for you to contact them. I don't give a f- about that. The main intent is for you to get off the debt.
Right.
What is this Feb Cred Fresh?
Feb credit. That is.
Oh
I know. Just
my
flying in.
god! Thank you for the fame! Welcome in, Raiders! Holy moly, so many Raiders today! Hi, how do I say your name? Serexia? Thank you for the fame, welcome in! My name is Aruna Reaver, you can call me Mommy if you like. I'm a Shelly Demon VTuber. Hi. How was your stream? I hope you had an amazing stream. Thank you so much again. Marvel, don't be trained, damn! Marvel. I need to play more Rivals on stream again. I had just like so many issues last time I played that, so I didn't really play it. But hi, hello, how was your stream? It was good, I'm glad. We're currently watching Financial Audit. It's I don't know if you've heard of this show. We're just watching YouTube videos. Did you see what I pinged for you in general? I haven't. I'll check. Yeah, it's crazy. He basically talks to people who are in pretty bad debt, and this one's really bad. I'm not gonna lie, it's just pure excuses. Oh, sorry, I just saw what Kana pinged that I need that. I need that Bucky skin.
Of credit.
Of you that
It's a
you
lot.
have.
Yes.
She's in
Just
pretty
you.
bad debt. A lot of
Yeah.
this is her coming
Sick.
up with excuses.
Did we even get a statement for
TBH.
that? Or is this fresh? Are we learning about this for the first time? Oh, we're learning about this for the first time. Okay, line of credit. Okay. That's wild. Now, why do we have a balance on a line of credit?
Because I used it. Why would I get a line of credit and not use it? I needed it.
For what?
You're gonna hate this.
There it is.
It's as to pay rent.
Oh
$330 a
my
month payment. Can you pull up your line of credit for me?
Oh, brother, you make enough.
All right, here we are.
I had paid off a good bit of it,
Oh,
and
the
then
balance went up to
I used-
$1,389.42.
what?
It's over the credit limit.
That
So
has to be just interest, which doesn't make it
Doesn't-
better.
No,
Still-
it doesn't.
it's
If you make
still-
your payments, it does not make it better. That makes no sense.
Yeah, that was
Big
kind of an
draw.
emergency
Yeah, so we can afford
situation.
martinis,
So does
but
this
not
draw
rent.
into cash?
Yes,
Okay, so where would I have seen the cash be spent? In your checking account?
yes.
So you saying earlier that you don't spend on credit cards, only in your checking account, no
Yeah, I
longer
kinda
counts because you pulled from credit into your checking account to spend on it.
I
So
forgot
that
about
doesn't
that
count?
one.
Huh?
I forgot about that one because I
You
don't use
forgot-
it
I
much.
forgot about well, no. Okay, minimum's actually 82. I don't know what Credit Karma was saying, but sake, dude, you're over the limit by 100 and like 25, 130 bucks. That's insane, dude.
That's
That's
Oh.
crazy. What are we doing?
yeah. She's still in debt.
Kickoff? You just got kickoff.
Yeah.
Okay. And what are you doing as kickoff? Because there's good
I
ways to use it.
just recently
There is
got
support
it,
of
and
the
I
channel.
haven't really used it much.
Well, I advocate for it in the credit building way, but I
Okay.
want you to just be careful.
Yeah, I haven't really done anything with it. I just recently downloaded it.
Okay.
I haven't really figured
Okay.
out how the best way to use that is yet.
Now here.
Bro, tell me why I got. So I used to like use Acorn a lot, but then I stopped when I was like a really broke college student because I was like, I need every penny I could afford to get, you know? And I checked like the account that I had and I made sure it was paused, but I'm still getting charged. I'm like, what the fuck?
we
Where?
go. Good old.
Why am I getting charged?
Collections.
It just reminded me, I
Data
need to contact them.
International. $5,159. What is this?
That's goes into the apartment debt. That's what that is.
Additional?
No.
Hey,
That's
Rob.
like the chunk of it.
Okay, what's your minimum on this? So I'll cross off.
It's
So
in
I cross
my-
off the 2 previous landlords, and now we put this in.
Okay. It's in the, since it's in collections, it's in the payment that I make towards the debt relief thing.
What all is in the debt relief, too? Because I don't see the.
I can show you.
Okay, show me the debt relief. This is such a mess. What a mess. Why'd you
it
do
sounds
this
like
debt
a
relief specifically?
huge mess.
So I
Especially if
could
they were
have
in collections.
so I could have one payment.
Yeah, but they were
and
in
not have
collections. You didn't have to make a payment in collections. Sure, they could have sued you and gone after you in court, but usually no.
If it's in collections, I don't have to pay it. Well, my credit was
It's
fucked.
not about that. But yes, your credit sucks. And the $5,000 one, honestly, is pretty chunky. Maybe they would have gone after you in a legal way. So, you know, that one I'm okay with paying on for sure. But usually after a few $100, you know, they don't really come after you in a legal sense. And it's not that you don't have to pay it. Moral
Was the
obligation,
Acorn a
sure. But it
scam?
falls off your credit
I'm
in
not
7
sure.
years.
Like,
That's
I
7
no
years to
longer
you
want to do it.
being-
That's why I'm like
not
confused on why I'm
being
still
able
getting
to
charged.
apply for any debt whatsoever.
And they're like, talk to my bank.
And sometimes
This
that's
is
not the
what's
worst.
in the debt relief thing that I'm paying off on.
Oh.
Start to
He
Capital
looks
One.
terrified.
Oh, the Capital One itself is $21,577.
Yeah.
What is happening?
That was the big one that I racked up after. That was my coping card. Your
Over
words,
how
your words.
long did you spend $21,577?
A year and a half.
That's
A
insane. All on
year.
just going out and bevving it up. That's
I know.
wild.
I also used it for like other necessity, like
A year. What the fuck? What the hell? I can't even count that high. Okay, this is just me being a little bitch, but I hate that he asks a question without stating it's rhetorical, then cuts him off immediately. Yeah. How old is she? She's 31. Yeah, some of the things she does, it's not so good. I don't like.
dog food and HelloFresh, and so it's not like I only use
Bro.
that for going
This is
out.
insane. Now I have Madison at Dell,
Yeah, that's the-
5,795.
That's the one that's like IQ data.
Marcus Loans.
What's that one?
I don't
Let me see.
know. Marcus Loans by Goldman Sachs. It's Marcus.
Oh, that's
It's a loan. Usually it's a
fuck
high
is
yield savings
Marcus?
account that most people use,
If
but you
it's
got a loan
Goldman
with
Sachs,
them.
then that's my Apple credit card.
Oh, you owed 5,000,
That sounds about right.
3,000,
Yeah.
319 on that.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy. You paid off a small couple $100 patient first one.
That's what was owed left on the boob job.
Oh god, she national debt relieved her boobs. She national debt relieved her fucking tits.
Well, I stopped making the payments on them, and
Oh
so
my
they just like
gosh.
looped all into one
Maybe
payment.
they should repo them. What the f
It
is
cost them
happening?
more money than I owe them.
What the f are we doing where you can't pay for your own fucking tits?
Having great tits.
The #1 YouTube membership just
This is
got
like the weirdest one we've
upgraded.
watched so far.
3
To
exclusive
be honest.
shows every day, Monday through Friday. Financial and new. And now offers.
This is the weirdest one. Definitely
guys are
not the worst
destroying
one
your-
though.
What do you
Yeah, and helps you need.
Hey, your buddy said worth the money.
How's
Up
she a real
today
person? You'd
and
be
take
surprised at the
advantage of
other
your
people
free
we've
trial.
watched.
Hey, your buddy said
She's
worth the money.
way more
He's
normal compared to
obsessed
the other
with the
people.
faker, the better.
He has good taste.
Okay. National debt relief is not a bad thing.
Nothing
It's just
seems
like
real.
it's just like the debt you got into is crazy.
I know. Now I'm
And
making,
you
and I'm making payments
you
on
literally
it.
got titties on here.
Yeah,
Who
only a
gets a
couple
loan for
hundred,
a
and I
tit
just
job?
looped that into one
Yeah.
You
payment.
paid that
Ah.
off immediately, but you've only
feel
made
like you should have that money
$839 of
ready,
progress on
not get a loan for it.
$31,530. So it's like, great. Great. So you owe $30,691 on here. Now we're crossing off the
Damn.
total debt, the previous landlord debts, but we still got the boyfriend, the friend, the hot tub, the line of credit, and now this $30,691 of debt, which most of it is that Capital One, which is crazy.
Yeah, that one got a little out of hand.
Crazy. What is your minimum monthly payment on this thing?
Well, now I pay it all in one payment to National Debt Relief.
Huh?
Now I pay it all like
Yes.
I pay $544 a month.
There
to
you
that.
go. That's what I was asking.
You asked
Your
about the
minimum
Capital
monthly-
One card.
Huh?
You asked about the Capital One card. Not the.
Well, okay, sure, maybe. I meant this though. So
Ask her questions
$544. $540. How long have you been in this?
Insane.
I started racking that up about 3 years ago.
No. The National Debt Relief.
That
Are you sure you just can't answer questions?
Are you sure you can't ask questions, right? I don't know. You're jumping from one thing to another. I signed up for that
I
National
think
Debt
he's
Relief
kind of
in
right. Yeah, she's
January.
kind of right there.
January, February.
TBH.
And it's been $544 this whole time?
Well, it was $273 every 2 weeks, and then I changed it to do just one payment a month because I found that.
Times 2. I mean, okay, so it's still the same.
Yeah.
But you've only made $800? You've made 2 months of progress?
Well, okay, so if you go to the last
8 months?
page, it shows like 2,700 in the account. So like,
Who gets a loan for a tip
I guess
job?
it's
Some
at the
people
top.
just
Yeah.
do.
That they're
so I've
using to
got
negotiate?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's what's in there. Okay, I got it. That's rough, man. That's rough.
I know.
That's crazy. And now let's look at your spending. First of all, what even the fuck? What is this? What is this account, dude? What am I looking at?
That's my
Both of
checking
these
account.
people are
What checking
unable
with
to
who? What is
default.
this?
Capital One.
Yeah.
So Capital One checking. Okay. Immediately in here, Venmoing out $12.50. Venmoing out $8.29. Now these are Ubers, most
Ubers,
likely.
Yes.
And then they just argue with each other like children.
$8.50, but we're struggling to survive. Great. Uber.
That's
I got the happy hour.
Bell. Uber.
I told you, the
Uber.
Ubers are out of
I'm
control.
800
calling
on
them
Uber.
out still, though. And also, really, $838 of Uber in one sitting? That doesn't really make sense. I don't think. Look at that.
What the fuck?
Venmo. Oh, that was for the deposit and rent.
They're not all Ubers, like
The
you
big
said
ones,
earlier.
the big ones are rent.
Okay,
like,
then half of them have been Ubers that I've called out so far, by the way.
Majority of them.
Smoker Buzz.
It was a vape.
You're a vapor.
Oh no!
Why?
She
You're older than me. I know for a fact you were not in the vape high school world.
No, I was not.
You picked that up. What a stupid thing to pick up. That's such an expense. How often are you getting vape?
Like once every 2 weeks.
And how much is it per?
20. That's not that bad. $40 a month.
Shut the fuck up. What are you talking about? That is $500 a month. That is an extra payment on your national debt relief a year. That is an extra payment on your national debt relief a year.
You can
Off. That is
literally-
substantial. Every
no
little thing
mames.
counts. Uber. And by the way, we know when some of the Ubers,
I understand addictions,
they're
but
Uber eating
fuck, dude.
Yeah.
Taco Bell. So shut up. That's all Uber. So Uber, Turnstill Coffee,
You gotta make an
Night
effort.
Owl Bar,
Teeny time.
Uber Eats probably, Uber Eats probably, Uber.
See, the majority of my spending is getting around.
Come on. There's still Uber Eats. It's unacceptable to be doing Uber Eats in your situation when you owe money to friends and boyfriend. What a disgusting thing to do. Spokesman Highland,
It's a coffee.
Uber Eats, or actually large Uber, so something else. Easy Tiger,
$100.
Uber. And also, maybe you're going around too much. Maybe you shouldn't be going out. If you cannot afford, maybe you shouldn't be
Yeah,
going all these
I feel
places
like
if
you
you can't
should,
afford the transportation.
like,
or take
You know, she has a boyfriend. She probably has friends. You should talk to them. Be like, hey, I'm gonna try not to go out as much, or maybe go out, but don't spend on drinks. Just get a water. You can go out and enjoy things with friends while minimizing how much you're
the
spending.
bike or scooter or transport or bus. I know you can bus. From your area, you can bus. Is it convenient? No, you can. Planet. Uber. Metro thing is like $50 a month or something, or $100 a month. You do that in a day. Uber. Netflix. Going in and getting some bull from the gas
Cancel
station.
your Netflix,
Certainly know it's
girl.
not gas for you. Cash apping out money. Uber. Maudie's North Lamar. Probably Uber Eats, then Uber,
bro.
Wendy's.
No, Maudie's, I didn't Uber Eats. That was.
No, I'm talking about the next Ubering thing. Nosh and Bevy, the Hideout Pub, Uber, Spokesman
Could use all that money on a
Highland,
car.
a huge Venmo of $650.
That was a
Uber Eats probably, Uber Eats probably, Cash App being sent out.
She's paying like $5 for the Ubers
coffee,
sometimes.
Kung Fu Salon, Uber Eats probably, Venmoing out $500. So many of these this month. Wendy's.
That's how I was paying rent.
Jack Ginger's weekly because it's like every second.
Well, I made some partial payments.
Dude. Uber
Don't
Eats
say
probably
mean
well, she's making
words.
partial
That's
payments.
Well,
not
actually, the
allowed.
The
$500
Grand Bazaar, Uber, Nosh and Bevy.
Watching the
Well,
video,
she's
but
making
it
partial
doesn't
payments.
Justify
Uber
calling
Eats
people
probably-
that.
that $500 one was
Uber Eats probably
disgusting
Uber,
words.
Uber. Hulu for $90.
I knew you were gonna hit on that.
Well, no, what the is that? You already have
That better be the
Peacock that you
yearly
try to justify.
subscription.
Hulu has different stuff, and it has the live. I pay for the live.
Guys, Hulu has different stuff.
It has the subscription I have gets the live, so like
You.
cable.
I don't
kinda.
care. You do not get cable if you cannot afford life. You owe
Yeah.
your friend
I
and
know.
boyfriend
I
You
money.
got YouTube.
Paid.
You.
I actually think I'm pretty sure I changed the Hulu one, but it just hasn't. I haven't been billed for the next cycle
Bro,
yet.
this is so stupid. Uber, 1. Apple Cash sent out. White Tiger. Going in, getting some bullshit. Uber. Oh my. Spokesman Highland. Uber. Brew Market. Apple. Apple? Spokesman
Ooh.
Highland. Apple. Uber Eats for sure. GoFundMe. Go fund paying off your friend, you dumb.
My
What is
coworker
wrong
has
with you?
cancer.
I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit.
I
don't give a
Oh.
That sucks that your coworker has cancer. You do not have money. And also, if we're being completely honest, that absolutely sucks. $30 is not going to do anything.
I know.
I know it's about the lots of small amounts
Oh,
makes a
that's
cancer
rough,
payment.
dude.
Like, I advocate for that. I support that. Let's absolutely give. You're not in a position to, and you're hurting yourself. I'm sorry. Send me theirs, and I'll give them much more money. That's what matters more. You know?
Yeah.
And the more you want to give to things in the future, the less you'll be able to, because you're preventing yourself from being able to do anything
Well,
by not allowing yourself to dig out of a hole. That's what happens. When people want to be a little charitable here and there, but they're in a bad financial situation, it prevents them from being much more charitable over the course of their life. Because you need to get out
I
of
feel
this, and then
like-
you can give
Yeah,
so much
she
more.
could even save
So
like
it's not about the cancer thing. That's sad.
bike.
But it's obviously
Like
about
2K,
just
you
the
could find
overall
a good car that'll
situation.
work for
Cash
that
App,
moment, you know?
$60. Barbecue Chicken USA. Zilker Brewing Company. Uber Eats. What the Pull up your checking account for me right now. What a joke. What a joke. That spending is horrendous, disgusting, unacceptable for someone who owes so much money to people in their personal lives. What a joke.
Yeah, I agree there. Well, I get
Available
Hulu when I
balance,
can go on Twitch and watch
$92.
Aruna. Exactly.
That's
Not-
insane, dude.
92?
That's
Wait.
insane.
How much?
It's $92. Available balance $92. That's insane, dude.
Oh my god.
That's insane.
Oh.
I started with 21. That's insane.
Oh.
Surprised you have not overdrafted this year, holding us so low. Holding us so low. We got a, guys, we got a 360 money market account. Got what is that?
Nothing in it.
87 cents. Wonderful. Of which you probably pay a fee to have.
I have no words.
I do.
Okay, thank goodness. That's
I
6
have
cents
no
in interest.
words.
Well done.
Wow.
That's crazy. Okay, before we build this budget, I
Wow.
mean, listen, there is an income conversation. There is, again, I'm a little nervous about if we're in a recession or anything, your industry being impacted. What are we trying to do? Because it sounds like you have no idea what you want to do. You've been hopping jobs like crazy, right?
Yeah, I've done a few things.
Tell me over like the past 10 years, what's your job situations been?
I was a hairstylist for the majority of that time, and then then COVID
not even
happened.
correlated. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, but you're in Texas. We were closed
I
for a
wonder how
month.
much
Yeah, but
hairstylists
then I
make.
sat on the couch for a month, and I started getting tech.
It was a you thing.
While I was sitting on the couch for a month, I started studying for exams in tech, like Microsoft.
Tech certifications?
Yeah.
Okay, what'd you get?
I got 2 different Microsoft certifications, and then I got, like, once people started hiring again,
What
I
were
got
they,
a
though?
job. I don't even. One
for
was an
fuck's sake.
Azure one, and then one was a 365.
Okay, and then you
Pretty basic ones to get
Yeah.
started in.
and then you got a
tech-
job doing what exactly? You're
tech
starting to
support.
tell me
So I
earlier.
started
Tech
as-
support's
Okay.
good.
Tech support. was making 36K, so it wasn't great, but it was
But tech
entry
support
level.
can be
That's
good.
still-
You can move
Yeah.
up in that. And maybe
Yeah, I
that can
feel
get
like
you
you
into
can
tech
move up pretty
sales.
high.
Listen, it's not great in tech right now,
Yeah.
but I can get you that certification specifically. Tech sales can be really lucrative.
It
You don't seem like a
can be-
people person. You're a little bit of a wrist slitty emo, gonna kill everyone. But, you know, if you decided to be a people
Oh
person,
my god.
for you, exactly. That's why maybe you wouldn't be good in tech sales.
Yeah. Also, a lot of sales jobs, you have to have
That's
a bachelor's
crazy.
degree, and I do not have that.
This is tech sales, though. Sales is more about the grind, the numbers, the resume you bring, and the things, the data you can show. Oh, but you don't have, but a tech sales certification would help. Okay, so in tech sales, you're making $36,000 a year for how
16
long?
months.
About
He is a
August to
dick,
March,
but
about
honestly,
7,
he
8
has to
months.
put up
Why
with
so
so
low?
much
Or so
bullshit
little?
and cope.
Because I got a
And
different job making more
excuses?
money.
What was the different job?
I worked for SHI. So it was like
As what?
I worked for SHI as a pre-sales service advisor. So it was
Okay,
like
so still service.
yeah,
But good. What
less
were you making?
technical. 65.
Look at that.
Yeah.
That's
Basically what
really
you're doing now,
good.
except it was probably more enjoyable, right? More consistent? Less grind? Okay.
Well, yeah,
okay,
they
go
put
on.
everybody back in office, and I was living in Round Rock at the time, and then I had to go all the way down south, and it was
Yeah, it sucks. Okay.
Yeah.
But, okay, so what made you leave that? How long did you do that? How did you just assess your resumes? We're thinking of what to do next.
Orange.
a year and a half.
Okay, shows you stick somewhere for a little bit. I would have preferred to, but that's fine. And you're making 65. When'd you leave that? Where'd you go to?
Left that about 2. Yeah, so I guess I've been bartending about 2 years, not 3.
So that was straight to
So about
bartending
2
from there.
years ago.
Why'd you go into bartending from that?
I wanted something really quick, and I also just really don't
Did you
like
get laid off or did you quit?
laid off. They started laid off a bunch of people.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you get severance?
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So then I went into bartending, and then I've just kind of stayed with that. I've spent the last year managing a place.
I'm so sorry, Orange.
So
Make sure
to
you get some
build
rest.
some kind of management on my resume as well.
Hey, give
Learned
it
a
a
lot.
follow. Welcome in.
So I can't stick to a place.
So your resume is okay. The bartending thing honestly isn't really going to help it, unfortunately, because it shows that
No,
you
but
left
the
from tech and you went into
management-
service.
Yeah, but the management.
Oh, you
side
and
of
your
things-
boyfriend want to move to San Diego. How are we doing that? How's it even possible?
Ooh.
Well, this has got to get worked out first.
Well, this is an insane amount of things to get worked out first.
I know.
Ooh, moving to Cali.
What's
That's
your
gonna
rent?
be hard, girl.
$875.
What about utilities all combined?
About 150,
Okay, what's your phone bill?
110.
Still have your what is it? The license?
I don't have it anymore. It expired.
Why? Oh, can you re-up? How easy is it to re-up?
I might be able to re-up. I'm not sure if I would have to take state board again because it's been so long.
Your minimum monthly payments are $907. Reminder, your income is $4,116. Okay, did you calculate your internet and
It's
your
good to see
utility
you,
payments,
Lois.
or is that
Yeah.
separate?
Yeah.
Okay, how much on Ubering a month? Well, we kind of did it. Listen, I saw about 10 back and forth. Well, let's round up to 12. You
Okay.
do 5 days a week, so that's 24
Where's your
times
stable?
5 times 52 divided by 12. Okay, so that's $520 a month in
I
Ubering.
miss you
That's chunky. That is a car
too.
payment, but you're
Yeah.
not taking into account the interest that goes with it. Of course, you get an
Soon,
asset in the
stay
end,
on that
declining
grind.
asset.
You're doing
Absolutely.
great.
Let's save up. Let's get a car.
Yeah, save up and get that car, girl.
But except,
gonna save you so much money.
Except you, take the bus. I'm sorry, take the bus. I almost convinced myself to be on your side for a second. No, take the bus. We live in a city. We live in a city that has a halfway decent bus network.
I can gaslight you back into a.
No, you can't.
Yeah, I
take
can.
the bus. I know where you live.
Yeah. No, you don't.
You told me before.
I have a general area.
Yeah, and I know there's buses there.
I don't know where they are.
That's a map. You look at the
Girl,
map.
find the
that
bus. Use
scares
your
me.
phone.
No, it doesn't. No one's on them in Austin. You'll be the
We do live in a
solo
society.
rider.
Okay. Maybe the train. I don't know where the
That
closest
go-
one
well-
to me is, though.
The train is
There's-
worse than the
there's more.
bus.
Well, that's actually fine. That's actually fine. She told me where she is. Listen, you can take about a 10-minute bus to the train station, and then the train can take you to work. There you go. Listen, transportation budget, I think you can do $300 a month. Let's try to cut
Okay.
this down. Let's grind to the bone. 300, and that's me being generous, giving some Ubers here and there.
Okay.
You can do that. I know for a fact you can take a bus to the transit hub there that takes the train to your work.
Okay.
And the train system
Yeah,
is
honestly.
incredible here in Austin if you can get to it. And I know you can. Unfortunately, the vast majority of people can't get to it because it's just a very limited line. But if
Yeah.
you're on it, it's a great train system.
Okay.
Okay, so $300 for your transportation budget. You should be able to do that. Food, you can do $300 for yourself. We'll give you the.
Yeah.
Can I
I was
have
like,
that?
food 300 a month is good.
We'll get you
meal
set up
prep.
with the budget-friendly cookbook. You follow it, $300 a month. It's good. Remember, get it signed by signing up for $wise Central or the annual version of the $wise premium budgeting app.
Like,
sign
I've been,
it just like that.
I've been
But
doing my
use this. You can do
meal
$300
prep.
a month at HEB. We've
Can I
priced
have
it
an
out.
unsigned one?
You, maybe I'll just burn yours. Yeah, 300. TP fund, anything
That
else you
was
need to
good, that
survive,
was good.
$100. Medical health care, any co-pays, anything on a monthly basis, prescriptions, whatnot.
Nope.
Okay, gym.
Oh, that was so good, bro.
I don't have that, but I would like to factor that into the budget because there's one right by my work.
Cool.
$50.
What about a
Damn!
$25 gym?
Well,
One by- okay, let's see
this
if we can do it.
one's,
Let's see if we
in
can
the
do it.
Same complex
Let's see if
as
we can
my
do it.
work.
Let's see if we can do it. $50. Subscriptions, let's see if we can do 30.
Yeah, I was as I was saying.
30.
Thank you.
Netflix alone is 17.
Pick one. Pick one.
True. Pick one, motherfucker. Use YouTube.
I'll see if I can do 40. Let's see.
I've been
Okay,
spending like
dogs.
$300
There's
a
no
month
pet
on
insurance.
groceries.
No,
And they're too old.
For
How
meal
much
prep.
for food
It's
on a monthly
possible.
basis?
probably about 80.
Okay.
And that's me being like,
Is there a monthly care you have to do? Is there
Not
anything we
too
have to think about
restricted.
with these dogs?
I mean, and just flea and tick stuff every like 3 months.
Okay, how much is that every 3 months?
About $100 for both of them.
So we'll call it $34 for dogs under health. Obviously, one's 12. Some expenses will start going up, unfortunately, and I'm sorry. Anything else that needs to be in your budget that I have not taken into account yet?
I don't think so. Not that needs to be in my budget.
All right, let me do the math. What you need to survive is $2,946 a month. So
and
what
that
are we doing
1,000
here?
can go
this is totally fine.
to fucking.
Let's just round it, give you $170 of
car.
wiggle room. Since this is, a lighter budget, we're kind of, you will dive deep in
Mhm.
and you'll figure things out. Well, let's say you have $1,000 left over. And yeah, it's still
you
chunky and still take.
Factor in the debt payment.
Yeah,
Oh,
debt
okay.
payments of $907 a month. Listen, $30,691 plus $1,389 from the line of credit, plus $1,200 from the boyfriend, plus $700 from
Hi,
the
Jamie.
friend. Not doing the hot tub debt, and we obviously the first one was the national credit relief, debt relief.
Hello.
Divided that by 1,000. I mean, it's pretty basic math at that point, but that is 33 months. That is not the worst. We're
are
talking
you?
about 2.5 years, close to 3 years actually.
To get it paid off?
Yeah,
Okay.
2 years and 2 quarters for a bartender is amazing. People
That's
have to take
really good to get
5,
it paid
10,
off.
20, 30 years when we do the calculations on this. So.
Okay.
30 years.
And she can get a better
You can do
job.
this in literally under 3. Boost your income, get a second job, boom. Get
I was
this
gonna
paid off
say,
in
yeah,
2
get another
years
job or like look for
total.
another job and
Okay.
get it in faster.
Come on. It's everything.
alive.
This is incredible. You have the opportunity of a lifetime here. Here's the reality.
We're watching
You don't have an emergency fund. That is
crazy people
scary. You
spend their
keep
money.
borrowing from friends. I'm surprised you're not borrowing from family. I guess it's because of the disappointment, right?
I feel bad for her though. She looks like.
I want you to pick up a second job.
That was mean.
Bring in an extra $500. Pay this off
I
in
feel like he's
2 years.
unnecessarily
$500
mean
a month. That's all I'm
sometimes.
asking you to bring in extra. Okay. You missed some personal clients on the hair job, side. I don't know, which is whatever it could be. Coffee shop doesn't matter. Pick up more hours at the bar. Go to a different bar. I don't know. I don't know. But
$500.
are you working on one of the party streets?
No,
Probably make more money there, right?
maybe it depends on the season.
Hours.
It fluctuates a lot more. Yeah, in the hours.
But
Girl
yeah, but that's
stretching
what
out,
that's
yeah.
what the money is, though. This
Yeah.
is a grind for 2 years. You can do this in 2 years and then call in another 6 months to build a fully funded emergency fund. Okay, I'd get a 1-month emergency fund,
Okay.
or save up whatever your highest deductible for any of your
1 month
insurances
would
are.
be 29. Is that what we said?
Huh?
this
Oh
much
yeah,
to
with your
live?
debt, but it would be closer to 2,100 once your debts are gone. So yeah, I would save up about $12,000
Okay.
So call it 2.5 years to have a fully funded emergency fund, all bad debt paid off. Keep taking public transportation through there as long as you absolutely can with a little bit of Ubering. Do not get a car yet. Do not get a car. And then at that point, we are saving up $5,000. I'll let you put $5,000 down on a $10,000 car. And then you aggressively pay off that
How long
$5,000
is a $10,000 car gonna last me though?
for a while, dude.
Cars are expensive.
Cars are
That's
expensive,
gonna
and
last you for a
it's not
long
as
time,
easy as it has
girl.
been to find. But you're in a large metro area in the Texas Triangle, which means you're in the middle of also 4 large metro areas. So you have a lot to choose from, and no matter what
I
car
feel like
you
a
are getting,
$10,000 car is
you
gonna
are
last a
taking
while.
that car to not 1 but 2 mechanics to get them to look at it. So you're going to pay for them to look at it and give their full sign off that this is going to be safe. This is going to last you for a few years without major repairs. Because this is not a forever car. This is a few year car, and you pay off that extra $5,000 in debt. Either preferably not with the emergency fund, but if it's high interest, yeah, use the emergency fund. Boom, then you have a paid off car and you got to build up the emergency fund again. But if it's low
Smart.
interest, then you just pay down that. And then, listen, I didn't see a
Smart,
retirement
smart,
account here.
smart.
Is there retirement?
No.
Okay. Then at that
No,
point,
yeah.
once that is
Ooh.
done, we're talking maybe three years and a quarter, then we are
Getting a car for 10K.
no. This is after you paid off that car. Then we are doing 50, 30, 20. 50% on your needs, 30% on wants, and 20% to investing. Maybe 30, 25, 25, because you'll be starting mid 30s. Retirement. So you lost the best decade of your life for compound growth, and you lost half of the second best decade for compound growth in the marketplace. We really need to start catching up so we have a shot at retirement. Shot at dignity in retirement, because I'm not relying on
gonna
Social
burn
Security.
before then.
Well, that's a bad way to look at things, but let's
Oh
look
my
at the
God.
higher likelihood
No,
chance that
Mavis.
it's not going to.
Okay.
Okay?
Unless
So
she's
that's what
planning
I
on treating her
recommend.
car
I'm going to call her current boyfriend and talk about what her debt looks like, because he probably has no idea. 'cause
When
she
she
didn't
buys a new one?
even, know about the line of
He
credit.
knows.
You don't even know about the line of credit.
Why
And
not?
we're going to talk about
Forgot about
his debt and stuff. So I'm going to call him, confront the situation in the post. So let's
Damn,
get
I
on
don't
him
have his
financial score
fucking
first.
subscription. He has not posted the second one.
Spending a budget, you overspent.
second
0 out of
part.
10. Debt, you have collections. 0 out of 10. Emergency funds, there's nothing. 0 out of 10. Retirement, there's nothing. 0 out of 10. Real estate, there's nothing. 0 out of 10. Wow. Hammer financial score. It's been a while since we've had one of these. Literally a 0 out of 10, and she thought it was a 3. Good the luck. Get your financial
you just
score.
said it was a
Get your
3.
financial score below at calebhammer.com and come join us in the post show by joining Hammer Elite below. 3 premium shows posted.
That's
Monday
crazy.
through
She
Friday.
got a
Every
0
single
out of
day. I'll see you in the
10.
post show. I'm calling your boyfriend.
Hello?
Big guy. Your girlfriend owes you a lot of money. What did she do instead? She opened this conversation bragging, I don't spend on credit cards anymore. You know what she did, which you probably do not know because she doesn't even know? She's over maxed out on it, which is why she can't use it.
I did not know that.
Now, does her financial situation make you hesitate this relationship?
Yeah, it's I mean, well, that is something that does weigh
No.
on my mind a little bit about this relationship for sure.
Exclusive members content?
No, that's so sad. I hope they can push through. I hope that was like an eye opener for her to get her shit together. Honestly, I feel like when you bring sensitive subjects in like a relationship, that's definitely gonna help get her back on her fucking toes. Get her back to working on this shit.